Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Hendrickson, Queen of BravoCon, and with me today is Jamie, our group administrator. And Jamie, would you say your last name, please, so we all know how to say it?
The cat. It's not
The,
as fancy as it looks. Yeah,
the
basic.
cat.
Yep.
I've always wondered, and other people have asked me, and I was like, I just say Jamie.
Yeah.
That is so
Yep.
French. It's so French. Okay,
Yeah, it's Hungarian, so that's why it's not said
the
like
cat.
Ficati.
The cat. That is super cool.
Yeah.
I always said Fekete. I didn't
Yeah.
know. That's Feket.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie, I know how to spell your last name now, so we can get moving on. Say your last name. So the BravoCon trivia is something that Jamie came up with last week, just out of the blue. So we're trying to think of things for the podcast to do while we're waiting for BravoCon. We have 44 weeks. There's going to be a series of BravoCon trivia, some Bravo Lab interviews, spotlights, and then we're going to have members come on and talk about their experiences at BravoCon. And we've got a lot of cool stories planned out for the year, and then just regular updates because when BravoCon starts, the information is going to be like crazy, and it's even hard for me to keep up with in the group. And I'm in the group 24/7 pretty much once tickets are
Mhm.
on sale. So I'm like eagle eyes. So we'll be using the podcast as like a wrap up for those that miss and want to listen to it on a podcast or whatever. So this week we got trivia. We got a few people in the group here. If you guys want to do an introduction, just say hi, or we can just get started. It's up to you. All right, we're just gonna go
Oh,
ahead,
I was gonna
Rachel.
say I'm Rachel. I like to describe myself as like in the 70s people would follow the Grateful Dead around, but I do that with Bravo celebrities and just, create my own ad hoc BravoCon sometimes.
Love it.
Yes, I think there's a few people like that in the group. They have rooms built from Bravo TV shows. Mandy?
Hi, excuse me. Hi, I'm Mandy. I live in a suburb of St. Paul, Minnesota, and I am new-ish to the Bravo world, so I'm not sure how we'll do in trivia.
Oh, well, you know what? You'll learn a lot listening. And Sue, you want to say anything?
Hi, I'm Sue Brown. I'm from Boston. I have been a Bravo fan since the very beginning of Inception. Bravo was my number one station way back when with Queer Eye and all of that good stuff. So I'm super excited. I've been to two Bravo cons, the second one in New York and the last one in Vegas. So I'm super excited about this upcoming one. And Lisa, I have your book, so I haven't started going through all of it, but I'm super excited to learn some tricks and tips from that. I actually did get a chance to meet you in Las Vegas, and the first day of BravoCon, the day before, I got married.
I
Oh
remember that, I
my God.
think.
Yes, I got
Yes, I
married the
do.
day before. So
Yeah.
excited to go back to Vegas and celebrate for a couple
Oh,
of
your
reasons.
first year or second year anniversary would be. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's super cute. A lot of people tell me stories at BravoCon, and I do remember. It just takes me a while because during the events, I just happen to meet so many people from the group, and it's so great that I try to keep up when I can when I see people. So, congratulations again. And all right, Jamie, ready to kick off our first trivia question from BravoCon?
All right, we're ready. So, how this is kind of gonna go.
I'll
Um,
keep track. Oh, I'll keep track of the winners. That'll be my
Perfect.
job. And then the winner
Perfect.
gets a copy of my book, ebook, except Sue, who has one. So maybe Sue, if you win, I'll give you something else.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm thinking the best way to do it to pick who like answers first is if you guys can find the react there's like I think the react button on Zoom like to raise your hand and so it'll highlight
Oh,
you and it should like pop you up first like in order of which the hand is raising. Perfect, Mandy. Yep.
okay.
So that way it's kind of fair. I mean, right now it's like the three of you, so it's manageable. But I'm thinking if we get like a bigger group, then, it'll be able to do
Yeah.
that. So we'll see how it goes. Um,
I can't find that right now. For some
Yeah,
reason,
there's only three of us, so just let's say it. I think for this time
yeah,
might be easier. I
yeah.
can
And
make
then
it
we'll see who
catch
like
it.
gets it first. And, you know,
Yeah. I don't even know. I haven't even read through them. So it'll be fun for me too.
We can see how much Lisa knows. Okay. And then if I'll give everyone like maybe like 10, 15 seconds, if nobody answers, then I could just share the answer and we'll move on.
Okay.
Okay. First question. What year did the first BravoCon take place? Sue. Oh, she found it.
2018.
Nope.
Nope. 2007? 19? Oh.
19.
19. That I did know.
Yeah, which
Okay.
when I read that, I was like, oh, I would have thought it was 2018, but I think COVID messed up everyone's timelines.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a
Okay.
fall.
Which city hosted the very first BravoCon? Sue?
New York City.
Mhm.
Right. All right.
Which Real Housewife of New York City star brought her daughter to BravoCon 2021? Mandy?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna guess Bethany.
No, but close.
Okay.
That was a good guess.
Sonia?
Nope.
Oh, then it's got to be Luann. Oh, no.
Nope.
Ramona.
Yep, Ramona.
So interestingly, because someone's going to correct us if they watch this, there was no BravoCon in 2021. I, th-
Sorry.
I think it was 19.
Yep,
19.
sorry. I said
Yeah,
that.
okay.
That was my bad.
Oh, it's okay. Who was the winner?
Sue got it.
Sue, okay. All right.
Alrighty. So this is about this question's based on like a name of an event that took place during BravoCon. So what BravoCon event included a whole housewives panel?
What event held a whole housewives panel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know.
So watch what happens. Oops.
Oh, go ahead, Sue.
I was going to say the Watch What Happens Live Door of 100 Bells or something. No.
I'll give that to you. Yeah, I'll give that to you.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's the Housewives on Stage panel.
Okay.
I remember that now. That
Yep.
was like amazing.
Yeah, that's when I was like, my whole world is colliding.
They're all there
Everyone's
together.
together. How many people attended BravoCon in 2019? About. Stu?
35,000?
Nope.
Too high. That was fake.
Rachel?
10,000?
Yes. Yep, about 10,000.
Yep.
Was
And
35 for Vegas?
I think Vegas had 25, but I'm gonna
Okay.
guess I think there was probably a couple extra thousand people that worked there, staff, production.
Mm-hmm.
The people that got VIP tickets that didn't, you know what I mean, the press, because there's just a ton of extra people that didn't have to buy a ticket that were there for work or whatever. So, and food service employees, it's just what it kind of seems like to me. They said 27 at one point, but yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so
25.
significantly bigger.
Takes a lot of people to put that show on.
Yeah. And that was the thing too with FanFest. There was a ton of staff there, which was it was really nice to see, and they were interacting with everyone and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
it
Okay.
was
Sorry,
cute.
back.
Okay.
Which Real Housewife franchise cast was not represented at the first ever BravoCon?
Oh, I know. No one else knows.
Mandy?
Yes.
Alice?
Nope.
Potomac? Oh. Hmm.
I'm gonna put this out there, SLC, because I don't think it was
Yep.
Oh, they announced it.
Yep. They announced it there. Yep.
Oh, I will let myself win one. I'm like so excited. Like, they didn't hear it then.
Okay, which Bravo star famously dressed up as a housewife and showed up for a surprise appearance at BravoCon?
Ooh, dressed up as a housewife. Hmm. It's a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Faces by Bravo.
No, but that's a good guess.
This is my bravo.
That's a good guess.
No guesses.
No
Mm-mm.
one? Um, Andy Cohen.
Oh,
Who did he dress up as?
Um, I'll be honest, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I bet I can figure it out though.
Kim
well,
Zolciak, maybe?
I want to say, so I didn't go to all because it was three. Yeah, I didn't go to all 3 days for the first BravoCon, but I remember hearing about it. Um, he, I went to Watch What Happens Live, and then I went to one day. But I bet I could find
so
Saw
it.
I'll tell
someone
you guys a
baked
secret.
potato caviar when I went.
What was
What's that,
that?
Rachel?
I said I saw someone dress up as a baked potato with caviar at the BravoCon that I went to. Like that's
Amazing.
commitment.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to tell a secret here, but I will tell you an awesome secret is that when Jamie and I got this idea, it would have taken us weeks to probably come up with tons of ideas. And I went to Chat GPT, laid out everything for us. It was amazing. It was
Yeah.
amazing. It was just like there, it was all scripted out. It's like Chat GPT knew BravoCon. I
Yeah.
was like,
It
Jamie,
was
this is
really
it
cool.
for us. So we saved ourselves from brainstorming tons of ideas and then I can go make new ones out of the same thing. This is just amazing. So
Yeah.
that's why if we don't know, we can blame it on chat.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we were shocked.
I know it was like 2 seconds, boom, full outline.
And some of them were a little like, "Oh, what's the biggest like what are the most popular things at BravoCon?" And it was like the housewives. And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's,
Photo ops.
yeah, that you kind
Photo
of got
ops.
mixed up." But some of the other stuff, I was like, "Wow, okay."
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
see.
which Real Housewife cast member was awarded the title of BravoCon Queen during the very first BravoCon?
BravoCon Queen.
During the first one.
Some might not like who won it.
Well, I don't think it was Vicky because she got wife award
Yeah.
last year.
Big.
So it's a housewife from, do you want me to give you the state it's from?
Yeah,
It's a housewife from New Jersey.
I knew
Grace.
it.
Teresa?
Yep. Rachel, yep.
Oh, by the way, I met last year and had a really fun time with her and Louis and Louis.
Yeah.
They were just a lot of fun. I saw them many times, and all the times they were so nice to me and just were chatting normal, and they were just fun to hang out with. And whenever there's hate in the group about it, I just kind of giggle because I'm like, I totally have no problems with them because I'm not a big fan of the Jersey franchise anyway. I just watch it whenever, but they were really nice, really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, which is nice.
And Louis
Unlike
like saw me at another time and waved and came on over, and I was by the plant that I talk about in that book.
The plant.
I gotta hug it next year.
I should dress up as the plant.
The plant has a spot in my book.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, okay. This is a question like a sort of ish around BravoCon, but what events recently did Bravo roll out that allowed fans to interact with their favorite stars in more intimate settings?
The what? No, it was the watch parties.
What was that again?
What event did Bravo roll out in the Oh, sorry, Rachel. Go ahead.
Is it the like watch parties they've been doing?
Yep, yep.
I said that, but I didn't say it loud enough.
Never doubt yourself.
I know.
I say as I always doubt myself. That's okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. What two Bravo stars got into a highly publicized argument during a panel discussion during BravoCon?
No. Well, that
So
could be
many.
a bunch.
The first one. The first one.
Literally, we could throw out a few names. There's a 19. That was a lot of wars going on in that. Watch what happens live. Um,
I don't.
I mean, they had squashed the beef, and there was a lot of people beefing.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So this wasn't during a Squash the Beef, it was during a panel.
Oh, I guess I don't recall. I also didn't see the panels in 19.
Yeah.
Was it a Beverly Hills? No. Okay.
Teresa and Melissa, they're always
Mhm.
fighting.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. This one I was at, and I was like, oh, this is amazing.
I'll fight in real time, real life.
It
I
was awesome.
thought it was them, but I thought it was too easy of a guess, but they're always feuding.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
That's cute.
Okay. This one's a easy one. Which network TV personality hosted BravoCon's opening night in 2019?
What was that? Who?
Which network TV personality hosted BravoCon's opening night in 2019?
Anderson Cooper?
Nope.
NBC.
Don't overthink it.
Andy?
Yes, Rachel.
Oh,
I was like, they're all overthinking it right now. I just know it.
I was wondering. I was like, Andy was trying to see.
Even Lisa was like, huh?
yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yep. Yeah, Andy.
That's funny. All right. Looks like we got a little race here between Rachel and Sue, 4-4.
Oh,
Ooh.
And Mandy, you're like me. 0-1.
Which show featured a special screening at BravoCon where fans got to watch an exclusive sneak peek to the new episode in 2019?
Miami?
No.
Miami? Oh, okay.
Salt Lake City?
Yep, Salt Lake City. Yep. Okay, this one I was talking to Lisa about before everyone joined, and I was like, I don't know if anyone's gonna know this, but figured we'd ask it anyways.
Right.
Which celebrity chef known from being on Top Chef made an appearance at BravoCon offering food and culinary demos?
In the first one, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the
Tom Colicchione, or I can't say his name
I
right.
have not a clue how to say yeah.
Colicchio.
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 Colicchio. Boy, that would have been a good one too.
Yeah, I think that was was that add-on where it was like the Top Chef brunch or something, or like dinner or whatever it was.
I think they did something that I wasn't at the first one, but I believe they
Yeah.
did do something like that. I remember because when I went the last 2 years, they haven't really had anything Top Chef, and I was really disappointed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I really liked that with the first BravoCon is that like you could do like a brunch, like they had like a Southern Charm brunch and like all that. And I regret not doing that, but I liked those options.
I think 2019 was such a little unique experience that they could have those little things because there was less people.
Yes. Yep.
You know.
Yeah, that was hard. 5 seconds and the tickets went out. I tried so hard.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 2019 was a crazy year for the group too. I didn't even know what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
It's like wild, crazy every day. Like it is now. Just a little. It was the first year of it. Okay.
Okay, we have two more. Um, where where was BravoCon 2019 held in New York City?
Ooh, I know the answer, but I'll let someone else go first.
This small location, I can't. Oh, no. I know the second was the Jarvis Center, but I
Mhm.
can't remember the first.
All I know is there's three locations, and that's all I
Yep.
know. I never knew the other. I never even knew where they were.
So, any other guesses? So the main one was at the Manhattan Center.
I was gonna say that I should have known.
Ah, see, you knew it.
I
And
should
then
have
there was like, I mean, Watch What Happens Live. No, they did that at the Manhattan Center too. And then I think it was I don't remember the name of the other one, but it was more like a little store type of thing.
Yeah, it was like three small venues or something, and people had to walk around and go getting cabs and rush around and stuff, and that's why they, I think, moved it to
Yeah.
the
And a
next one.
lot of it you couldn't really walk, like it was a long walk.
Yeah,
Um, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Last question. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yes.
What was the name of the pop-up shop at BravoCon 2019 where fans could purchase exclusive Bravo merchandise and Bravo celebrity items?
the Bravo Bazaar.
Yes.
Who got that one?
Rachel.
All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All
Have
right.
they had at
Is that,
every single one, the bazaar?
what's
I'm
that?
sorry.
Did they have the bazaar at every single one?
They had
I
it in Vegas.
on, so I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. Yeah, they have. Okay.
Yes, they had it in Vegas. There's a pretty big chapter in the book about the bazaar and for the people that get GA tickets, how you should go there, and that's where you're gonna see a ton of Bravo Labs.
Yes.
They had because Vegas is, I don't know, there's three different ones, 19, 22, and 23. And the room in 22 in Javits was great. I thought it was a great open floor plan and everything like that. But the one in Vegas is also in the reform like marketplace area. So there's tons of things in just one big room. And I believe that it was like that at Javits too, but it just seemed more industrial feeling at
Mm,
Javits, where
Yeah.
Vegas has carpet and it's just a little more, there's a lot
yeah.
more lounging seats and stuff like that. It's a huge room where the food is, the VIP lounge, not VIP lounge, but a little VIP bar, which is just nothing big. Then they got the two bars, and then that's where State Farm and all the promos are, the ads, and you can go up and talk. But I mean, it's just a huge room. But the bazaar is cool because that's where all the Bravo Labs do their booths.
Hmm.
So if
That's
you
where
don't,
a lot of my photos were during
yeah,
that. You know,
Yeah.
the only thing I didn't like about the Vegas one was the museum. It was, I mean, I kind of get their reasoning to spread it out so there wasn't like a long line, but like, if you didn't really know about where some of the things were, you couldn't really see it.
yeah,
Where before you were going like through this whole maze and you had to flip the table and the bushes and like all of that. So that was the only thing I was a little disappointed, even though I understood why they probably did it.
Hmm.
yeah. Maybe they'll change it this year. They've had a long time to readjust planning, and
Yeah.
like I said in the book, that they put a lot of time into being creative. So they can't have it just like last time. They have to change it up
Yeah.
Yes.
because it's supposed to be, well, it is a great experience. So they want to make sure they beat last time's experience. Um, I'm sure they'll change up some stuff this year too, but yeah, it's gonna be good. So for anybody that is watching and would like to purchase my book, you can go to Amazon and get look for 72 hours unscripted. It's the BravoCon navigational guide that I wrote, and I'm going to give Rachel and Mandy both a copy of the ebook for participating.
I
Thank you
have
both.
it.
I know. Oh, you already bought it?
Mhm.
Oh, well, you and Sue, I'll try to figure out something else for you guys. But Mandy, if you want to give me your email offline, I will send you the ebook. Thank you, Rachel, for what'd you think of the book?
It was good. Mhm.
Oh, good. And you went to 23? Oh,
I
okay.
went to what would have been 22, the second New York one.
Oh,
Was that
so
21? I forget. I don't remember what year it was. The second New York one.
okay. So 23, that's why I wrote the book because it's different than 22. And at
Mhm.
least, so I remember we were all just kind of lost sometimes on what was going on. And that's why the book I wrote it is like a little guide. So you wouldn't be so lost. But no matter what, you're still going to be like, I kept putting in the book, like, just, I'm not ruining anything. 'Cause once you see it, your mind goes to, it's awesome. And you start experiencing it yourself while you're there. But there's a lot of good tips and stuff. So. But the trivia is just fun to do. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say it was. I haven't read through the whole book. I've been kind of saving it a little bit because I just got it a couple of weeks ago. But I will say one of the best things is like I went to New York. It was right at during the pandemic, kind of ish, and what Andy said is I went alone. I was scared a little bit. I didn't know. I met so many great people, like standing in line, talking.
Yep.
And, I went alone in Vegas to we went with my husband, but he went off and did stuff. And that was a really big thing that I thought was really amazing is how it was interactive. And if you were alone, you could just you were around like people and people excited. And
Yeah.
it made it so much. I was really scared at first because I was had anxiety and some things about going into New York that time and all. And it was so
Yeah.
much fun.
I went by myself too, and it was great because I didn't have to try to coordinate with anyone. I could just go exactly where I wanted if I wanted to slip
Yep.
out or whatever. So it was great.
That was a
Yeah.
good thing about it. But there was, there's sometimes I wanted to just, oh my God, did you see that? And then I would just do it with a stranger and it
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that this year we did that solo chat last year, and a lot of people met up in there. And I know sometimes you don't want to be around someone the whole time, but if you can go into the singles or the solo group chat near this summer, and I think the group has bonded a little bit more because we've been doing some more group events and people are starting to feel like a community. So it's kind of like if you are going alone, you might feel, like, hey, let's go find someone else to go to a panel with or go do something so you can chit chat. But from what I've heard and I went solo myself, but I just know a lot of people from the group. So it was like I was never alone, but I still was alone, a lot
you
of
were
it.
a superstar at the everyone was
It's
like,
it's not the same experience someone else might have, but I'll tell you that there was times that I was by myself watching an event and I was like, this is what it feels like to be solo.
Yeah.
I didn't have someone next to me to go, oh, look at that. And isn't that funny and make jokes with. And so I just know that when you're around the same minded people, you all are experiencing it together. So
Yes.
it's kind of, you never really feel alone, you know. I didn't anyway. I was like, this is just so much fun being here. So,
yeah,
you
I
know.
totally agree with that.
No, that's great feedback, Sue. And you should come on to our solos. We're gonna have a show like this, but for solo people talking about their experiences. So, and you too, Rachel, if you want, and Mandy, if you're gonna come, you can join that too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bigger Zoom, I think, with the solo people, just to have fun. All right, girls. Anybody want to say anything else before we close our little show here today?
Thank you for all you do.
Oh, no
Yes.
problem. I love it.
I know you
That's
love it
fun.
from a fan standpoint, and you can tell. And it's just great because I've met so many different people just
Uh,
kind of through the group. And I like how you also keep it kind of like, let's keep it positive. That's the other thing I like. Because there's so many groups, and like I'm so tired of them just and it's
yeah.
like so much nicer to just kind of have a friendly group that you can talk to folks and not get like nastyograms.
No, that's like this lady a couple days ago said, Please don't come for me. I was like, girl, you know what group you're in? No one comes for you in this group. We'll come for her and get her out of there
Yeah.
because we don't tolerate that. And like Jamie and I said in our last show, we could have 100,000 people easily. It'd be a shit show.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be mayhem, and there's no controlling it. And I'd rather have a smaller group that's quality, that at least it's so easy to moderate when there's
Yeah.
everybody's already trained to be nice. And we know that there's some people that are in other groups that aren't nice, but they come here and they're nice. I've
Yeah.
seen it myself. I'm like, boy, they can trash talk over there, but over here, none.
Well, it
Yeah.
was funny. I just went on and I made a comment on the McDonald webpage, and Heather McDonald actually like wrote back, "Can't you get a joke?" And I was joking, and I'm like, "Oh, here come the haters."
Can't you get a joke?
Even Bravo TV's page has haters.
Yeah.
And you know what? If I was an admin of that page, you know how that would be dead zone because no one would post because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't go for that. Such a nicer way to run things. And then I just know I've had such good support from everybody too that through all these years that it's just a wonderful little group. Makes it so easy. Yeah.
There's another girl or another person that co-leads this, or maybe with Jamie. I know I met her in Vegas. I met you too because I was only going one day and I had a 3-day pass, so we were trying to take my pass off so someone else could use it. And I can't remember her name, but I got a picture with the two of you, and I was looking for her the other day.
Oh, that might have been Susie.
Susie McGon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
she used to run the group with me. Now we got Jamie, who's leading with me here, and we don't really consider ourselves managers and leaders. It's just kind of like, it's kind of, I always say we in our group to everybody. You'll see that in the book, because to me, without everybody, it's a we effort. It's a group. It's a us. So
Mm-hmm.
we have like 5 moderators, and we just watch the queue just to make sure, and then we just watch for troublemakers. And Jamie and I have been trying to keep up on doing activities and stuff because the group is at that point where we're seeing a heavy post accounts every day. So
Mhm.
that means we have good community interaction. And that's when you have to start doing things to keep the group energetic. Because if I didn't, we would have no group until tickets went on sale and then it would just be nothing. So I think that helps encourage people to use our group as a chat forum and discussions and funny jokes and stuff that there are 100 other Bravo groups, but that's why I was like, we had 2 years with BravoCon being on pause and our group was almost dead.
Yeah.
Nobody posted. Oh my God, it was a death. We'd have one post a week sometimes. And it was just like so sad. I'd even forget it was kind of there until I'd see something in the queue. And I was like, God, it was almost depressing because we had such a good 19.
Yeah.
19 was so florist or so awesome. And then it just died after they canceled it. So I was like, God, I hope we survive.
And I think that's what makes it such a nice community too. It makes it so easy to like run into people like when you're solo is because
Yeah.
the conversation goes on throughout the year, not just during BravoCon time.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a tip I tell people if you're standing in line. Are you in the Facebook group? Because that either encourages them to want to talk about it. What Facebook group? It's a talk point. Or you could talk about the group, which people, then you have something in common already at an event you already both like. So
Yep.
that's something I try to tell people because I use that when I'm in line. Like, are you in the Facebook group?
She had a little
got-
QR code in Miami on her scooter. So people could scan it and join. It said, join our Facebook group.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a perfect idea. I love
But
that.
she whips around so fast, you can't ever really you gotta stop her.
I'm like a race car in that thing.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's
that was a lot of
insane.
fun. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I really also appreciate you talking about the scammers and things like that coming up. There was so much. And the last one, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
really appreciative because I know this is a group that I can totally trust. Hopefully I'll just get tickets like I did last time, right when they go on sale. But I had friends that couldn't, and I told them to go on this group to really look because other
Yeah.
groups were just scamming.
Yeah.
There's no more looking after. That's what I talk about in the book is after last year, nobody understands what it's like to wake up to 50 messages a day. Literally, my notification said 50 or 49 almost every day. And it was mass amounts of people wanting to know if they were getting scammed. And I have a heart. So I sat there and texted every one of them back, trying to help them. And they all wanted me to validate tickets. I'm like, no, no, no. These are all scammers. And if I wouldn't have had that in my pocket, I would have had so much more relaxation before the event. But I was just so panicky for people that this year I said, we're going in lockdown. No more open tickets on the group.
Hmm.
Because there's not enough tickets to be sold for everybody. So I created the Patreon, which has a membership list and it's free to join. So you're on the list at some point. I've got three tiers. One is the people who paid for the top tier. Number two is the second tier, which is the $4 a month, and then free. Well, people are going to be getting tickets on day one, so they're going to be off the wait list because they don't need them. So that means it starts going to my other lists of people. And the free will eventually get tickets because there's only 50 to 100 that want to be sold, believe it or not.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
wow.
people are thinking that there's thousands of tickets for sale. Oh my God, no. There's 50 to 100. That's probably it because once people get a ticket, they don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And the only time they do is for, unfortunately, health conditions, deaths, things like that. Otherwise, people don't want to lose that ticket. And that's going to keep the group more calmer this year. And if people are, posting, am I getting scammed in our group? We're not even going to put that post in the group because they're in another group trying to figure out if they're getting scammed. And we're not going to let that infiltrate our group. Is if you don't get tickets, you can be on my wait list. Otherwise, go look in other groups, but it's going to be a scammer.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. I'm always telling people to go to StubHub and Vivid Seats over in any other group because at
Mhm.
least they'll give you a refund if they don't give you a real ticket. But yet another gal got scammed last year from
Yep.
StubHub.
And they even did that in Miami. Remember, I was messaging that page, and
Yeah.
it was the day after the event ended. They said, "Oh, you're still interested in the ticket?" I said, "Yes, yes, I am."
Yes,
It was
please
like a
saw
one
you.
day event. Yeah. Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
say I was a little disappointed with Miami. I did not go of the price because it was a mini
Oh,
and it was pretty hefty.
yeah.
I
That's why I sold my ticket at the last minute. I took a
Did you?
bit of a loss on it, but I was just like, I don't think I can justify the cost for such a quick turnaround because I'm getting married this year, so I have
Oh,
other priorities.
Listen.
But like, if I
yeah.
had unlimited wealth, I would have been there in a
Right.
heartbeat.
Right.
But
yes.
It
Me
was it was pretty nice for a 1 day event though.
Yeah,
Um,
it was.
I think they justified it because of the venue and the location. It was not in a bad part of Miami, I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's good.
I
Yeah.
got lost on my scooter with almost a dead phone, and I wasn't even scared. It was such a nice area that I was like, there was people frolicking with dogs and just like,
Hmm.
and I was asking people for help, like I'm lost, and this guy, I could tell he was a local with the puppy, and he just gave me exact directions without using his phone, and I felt safe driving, scooting around by myself. But in Vegas, I maybe wouldn't have felt so safe outside of the strip. I lived there,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
But either way, I thought it was a lovely event and great for a little mini BravoCon, but it was expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if the VIP tickets versus the GA would have really mattered for that. Do you think, Jamie?
Um,
I
Not
mean, Lions?
really. I mean, the only thing is maybe for certain meet and greets, like some of the meet and greets were a lot long, like the lines were a lot longer
Yeah.
than others, but like at one point I went back to like the merch place and there was a meet and greet right across from there and it was Sierra and Madison and they had like 10 minutes left and no one was in line, so I just
Yeah.
walked up and so it depended
Yeah.
on the person, but also in Miami they did a lot of repeat meet and greets, so like in the morning, like Aaron and Uba had a meet and greet, and then they had another one in the afternoon. So, yeah, I don't know if it was that big of a difference.
Yeah, I didn't do any of those. I just met him at the golf cart. I just yelled at him until they stopped.
Well, and they were even using the same bathrooms as us. The one time we were standing out there, Madison walked into the bathroom, and I was like, "Oh man, I wish I was in the bathroom right now." Walk out, and there she is.
She was going in the bathroom, and
Yeah,
I saw her like security guy, and I was like, "Do you think she can take a picture when she gets out of the bathroom?" And I wasn't even watching for her, and I was talking to someone else, and all of a sudden she come up behind me and hugged me. I was
yeah,
like, "Oh my God!"
that
Like
was
what a
so
shock!
sweet.
I know. That was really cute. Yeah, she does the same smile in every picture. It's like her photo op picture.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, at least I got one. I really like Madison. She's one of my favorites on the show.
me too.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen my husband?
Yep. Mic drop.
Have you
It's funny because I'll go and I'll just like be doing something and I'll just like throw out some housewife line randomly. And my husband is like, who are you talking to? What are you talking about? And I'm like, never mind. And I'm just laughing at myself, like
I
cracking.
do that too. I say that was for me. That's Real Housewives of
Yep.
Atlanta, you know.
That's an inside thought joke.
Yep.
So we do, he has
Funny.
adopted ingredients and a couple of other things
Oh,
Love
into
it.
that's cute.
his vocabulary.
Oh,
That's
that's
cute.
so awesome.
Oh, girls, well, what a fun little afternoon. Thank you for coming.
Thank you
Thank
so much,
you.
guys.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna close the show off now. So, Mandy, I'll get your email from you in the group. I'll send you a message and send it off to you maybe through that too. So that's it, you guys. I will see you in the next show. Me and Jamie Fiquette.
Thank you for putting this together. We love you guys.
Sure.
So fun.
Oh,
Bye.
it's fun. All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.